Hello everyone, it's Michelle from Leveroni Family Farm. I'm going to talk about a couple of ways that I do composting at my house. First one is this tumbler composting bin. It does work, but it gets really heavy and it's hard to turn. Like right now it's quite full. It's easy to use though, as far as filling and dumping it out. That's another thing. You pretty much have to have, see, it's pretty full. That's about it. I can't put too much more in there. It gets too heavy. Let's see if I can get it to spin. When it gets dried out, it's more like a big lump when it doesn't want to move around. There is a handle on there. It does help with that, but I need to add a little more water because it's been so hot it's drying out. It's okay. It's not my ideal way of composting. Like I said, it does work. It takes a long time, and you do have to keep it moist. Downside, like I said, it does get heavy, and that part is not fun. Sometimes I almost feel like I need somebody else to help me turn it. But I won't be adding any more to this other than maybe a little bit of water. Now here's one of the other ways. This, its first life was an old flat screen TV that looked kind of like a cabinet. I tore it apart because I wanted the Fresnel lens out of it originally, because I want to use it to try to do some experimental cooking. But we ended up adding the boards on here because over the years, I think this is like my 4th year or 5th year or something like that, using this box. But it's full. As you can see, I have to cover the top. My chickens won't stay out of it otherwise. And I do have cardboard in there on top, underneath there, to help hold some of the moisture in. My original intent was to build a box that I could use this shower door on, because it does let a little bit of sunlight in it, and maybe use it as a cold frame in the winter time. Just never happened. But this works pretty good. Right now, unfortunately, we had a couple chickens die, so they're buried in here, and they will compost completely down. I've had to do that before. And instead of, like throwing it away, actually it was beneficial. It does take a long time for everything to break down in here. So you have to be kind of patient. I think I emptied it, and it was filled between last year and the year before. But the chickens that I had composted before, there was nothing left. I think I found like maybe one bone, part of the skull, but that was it. Everything else is gone. And another way, I do a pile up in my garden, up in the back, in that area where the other pots are. So I use that in my garden too. But this is a little bit lower. It's convenient. It's right behind our water tank, and it's easy to bring out, and then when I do actually need the compost, then I could just put it in a wheelbarrow and take it wherever I need. I also started some keyhole gardens, but the chickens totally destroyed those, so that didn't work either. But it was nice because I could actually put like the coffee grounds and all that in there and slowly build it up. But I try to recycle as much as I can. Anyway, that's part of my composting. Have a great day, everyone.